Hi guys, so this is my makeup look for Tulisa. I don't know how to say her last name, like it's a bit long, but anyway, she has just released a single called Young, and this is the look from her album cover. Obviously we look very different. She's got really dark hair, but I put my extensions in, made it a bit longer to kind of mimic a blonde version of Tulisa, and I hope you enjoy it. I go through all the products. It's going to be quite a long tutorial, I'm sure, but please stick with it because it's a wonderful look at the end. I really like this. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I hope it comes in useful. It's a really good going out look. So see you in a second. Now onto the makeup. Things like this are hard. It's hard to do her makeup completely because I can only see like her face like this. Like I can't see on her eyelids, but I can guess as to what kind of colours there are. It's a very smoky look, but really natural, kind of like quite a bit of contouring, but actually a really natural face, really natural lips. It almost looks like she's not actually wearing anything on her lips, but very smoky eyes. So obviously with any kind of makeup tutorial, you want to start by perfecting your base. I think I'm going to do that by using, I've got my extensions everywhere. I think I've already moisturised my face using Oil 18. I have a really dry nose at the moment, so but I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix in NC25, and I'm just going to take that with a buffing brush. But before I do that, actually, I'm going to really lightly prime my skin with L'Oreal Studio Finish. Just pop this all over your face, really. Concentrate it in the middle. Okay, so now to do my foundation. This is a cream foundation like this, kind of like a cream to powder finish, and a buffing brush is brilliant for this because it's quite dense and there's loads of hair. It's really soft as well. It just kind of goes over the skin really quickly and easily. So I just pat that in, and then kind of need a bit more than that. Stipple it and then buff it in. This will give us a really flawless coverage. Right, next I like to, what I'm going to do whilst I'm doing my concealer around my face, I'm just going to pop a little bit of this Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream just under my eyes, because I haven't put any foundation under there really. This is just going to soften the area and keep it hydrated all day. Probably should have done this when you were moisturising your face, but of course I forgot. Doesn't really smell of anything. I only put a little bit on. You don't want like greasy eyes. And then whilst that's sinking in, I'm just going to take my concealer, which is Studio Finish in NC30. I'm just going to pop that on with a Real Techniques Pixel Point eyeliner brush. I'll just zoom in so you can see a bit better what I'll be doing with this, but I'll literally just be dotting them exactly on my spots or anywhere that needs coverage. Try not to go around, you know, just so I'm literally covering up what needs to be covered. For example, this spot here. So I just twirl the end in the concealer. So once you've got some on your brush, you don't just want to find where your pimples are. You can definitely see that one, and just really gently cover it, and then you can pat around the edges just to make sure that it's blended properly. So let's just do some concealing. My skin's not too bad today. That's enough spot concealing for me. Now I'm just going to do it under my eyes. To do this, I am going to use my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, which is huge, and my Bobbi Brown corrector. My Bobbi Brown corrector in Light Peach and concealer in Sand. Creamy concealer. So it's this one. And just pop my brush into that quite lightly and just conceal under my eyes. This is just going to counteract the bluey colours. This is the corrector. Try and get it right under your eyelashes. I hate watching people conceal their eyes and they only actually go like, they leave all of this under here. And then it just looks a bit silly because you've missed out all of the blue. Okay, so that's the corrector. And now for the creamy concealer. It's in my recent videos, so I won't say too much, but I just use that on the same brush really. Practically the same products anyway, just slightly different colours. And now I just run this over the top. I don't do any on my lid because we're going to do eyeshadow, and also if I do it before my eyeshadow it makes it crease. Now just to set it, I use my pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques and this little yellow toned powder. Literally just push that on top, just to help prevent it from creasing. Should feel quite matte underneath. You don't want it to be like really powdery or anything, but it should be quite matte. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the eyes because I want to get the eyes done first and then do the skin. I've just lost my photo, so bear with me a second. It's very much like about the lashes. Unfortunately, I don't have fake eyelashes here, but it's also a smoky eye that comes really quite low down and it's quite winged out as well. So I have a mixture of colours I'm going to use just to make sure that I cover everything, to make sure that it looks basically as close as I can get it to look like her. So first off, start with some primer. This is Urban Decay Primer Potion. Just pop that on your lids. Oh, got that all in my eyelashes, how wonderful. I think more came out than I thought was going to then. Okay. I'm excited to do this actually because it's quite like a blue, grey, black smoky eye. I think it looks like she's got some real slight blue in there, and I can use one of my favourite matte colours for this. It's called Night Divine. It's basically like a dark silver with blue in it, and I love it. It's very shimmery. Just going to pop this all over my lid with a blending E25 brush. So don't be shy with it, but just make sure I'm not going to put it any higher than the crease right now. Tap off any excess. I just need my mirror. We'll probably need to go back into this product a couple of times. But you can see what I mean, that it's not really blue. Make sure you get it all the way to the lash line. I'm just going to take a pencil brush and pop that on my lower lash line. It's quite, yeah, it goes quite far in. Obviously, I'm going to make this work for my eye shape as well. Okay, I'm just going to bring this colour out a bit into a bit of a V. Don't worry, we're going to blend it. Because what she does, instead of being quite circular, she's got it quite, it's almost like it goes straight across. Do you see what I mean? Like that, instead of being up and around. Okay, so just go back to this blending brush and really gently blend that in. Try not to go any higher. So can you see what I've done so far? Okay, with a colour like this, it's often quite nice to have quite a peachy colour, kind of in the centre to the inner corner. So I'm just going to add some. Arena by MAC, which is this colour here. I'm just going to pop this on a base shadow brush. Tap off the excess. I'm not putting loads on. This is just to lighten it up slightly. So I'm just going to pop this on the inner corner. It's going to add a little bit of depth. This is actually really good. Like, I didn't think it was going to be this good. Next I'm going to take a matte black. I'll just use the blackout that's cracked in my Naked 2 palette. I'm going to pop this on my pencil brush and be gentle with this because you don't want it too dark. This is going to go on the outer corner and the outer, here you go. So just kind of gently bring it in so it's not a harsh line. Like so. And take some of that on your lower lash line. As I said, she brings it quite low down. Just go back in with your original blending brush and blend the black in. There are no harsh edges in this look. Next thing I'm going to do is to help blend the actual area around my eyes. So I'm just going to take another blending brush, exactly the same as the one I've been using. This one's completely clean, and I'm just going to put it in a bit of Naked in the Naked 1 palette. And this is going to help blend the colour. So I'm going to use this halfway between my skin and the actual colour that I already have on there. And just go back and forth to blend. And then next I'm going to take this big fluff brush, and she has quite the highlight. It doesn't look shimmery from here, but it looks very fair, so I am going to use a shimmery colour. This is Booty Call in the Naked 2 palette. And this is a wonderful highlight, I love it. Just going to pop this under your brow and then use this brush to cheekily blend a little bit. Next I'm going to take this accent brush, Real Techniques again, go into Booty Call, tap it off, and then get this into the inner corner and bring it in slightly. So just make sure that there's highlight all around the inner corner. Can you see how much of a difference that makes? Next thing, she has black eyeliner all around her eyes, and it also kind of smudges into her eyeshadow. So I have Feline by MAC, but it's completely blunt. So what I thought I would do is use Maybelline Gel, what's it called? Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner. And I'm just going to pop some on the end of this pencil. Who does this? There's a makeup artist who does this, maybe Makeup Geek. And then I'm just going to line the tops and bottoms of my eyes. Okay, I would use this on the top, but it will transfer and I don't have my shellac with me. So, she's probably wearing eyeliner, like the likelihood is that she is wearing it. So, I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Liquid Liner, Super Liner Carbon Gloss. Just gently line the tops of my eyes. Not going to do it too thick, this is just to make my eyelashes look a bit thicker. Okay, so that's the eyeliner done, and apart from mascara, the eyes are done now. So I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. So I'm using the brow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go into Brulee and Cork. And now, last thing to do is curl my eyelashes and apply some mascara. My e.l.f. £1.50 lash curlers. Best things ever. Now for my Bourjois, I think it's it's something in Volume and Fast or something. Anyway, it's the one with the motor. I'm apologising for the music you can hear, it's nothing to do with me. It's what happens when you live in it's like daytime. I'm going to have to take this makeup off afterwards, otherwise people are going to be like, where the hell are you going? So, right, anyway, let's just ignore the fact that getting this gel eyeliner off inside of my eyes is going to be really hard. Now I'm going to contour, because she is one contoured lady, and I normally use this brush, but I'm actually going to use my Sigma tapered highlighting brush, and then I'll blend it out with the other one, because she's really contoured. I'm using my Hoola bronzer. You want to get right in the hollows of your cheeks. And go right up to your ear. Don't go too far forward, we can blend that out. Then you want to go up the sides of your face. And down. I've just taken my hair out of the clip, and the fringe is really nicely like swept to the side. So, she doesn't look like she's wearing much of a blush, but it looks quite peachy, which is perfect for me, because the blush I have with me is matte. It's a matte finish, and it's Melba, and it's a peachy pink blush from MAC. I'm just going to take my blush brush from Real Techniques, and she's just really gently got some. It's not strong at all, so I'm just going to gently sweep it across my cheekbones on either side. And then to finish the face, she looks really glowy, so I'm going to give her some highlight. I'm going to apply some highlight, soft and gentle, with my contour brush from Real Techniques, and just pop this in kind of like a C shape on my cheekbones. I don't know, probably can't see it, you can never really see it on camera. And this just will bring a bit of life to your face, make you look a bit more awake and alive. Bit of this on your Cupid's bow, small bit down the nose. You can put it wherever you want, really. And then, as I said at the beginning, her lips are really natural. She does have a slight lip colour on, it's quite a pale nude. So I'm going to be using my Very Broken Hue by MAC. I don't wear this very often, look how deformed it is. But I'm just going to, don't pop loads of this on because it's a bit thick. And her look looks very natural. And it doesn't look like she's wearing a lip gloss. So, this is my Tulisa look. This is the look that she has on her album cover. Yeah, this is my attempt at being a blonde Tulisa. Don't know how good it's been, but yeah, this is my final look. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this has helped you in any way if you want to maybe do this kind of look. It's a really good going out look. That's what it looks like, with really natural kind of lips and face, but really dramatic eyes. So I would definitely wear this on a night out. It took longer to do in a tutorial, but I can imagine I could do this in maybe 20 minutes quite easily. Maybe up to half an hour actually, depends how quick you are. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please give it a thumbs up if you did. Or no, it's not even thumbs up anymore, it's liking it, isn't it? I'm out of the loop. Yeah, so leave me any requests if you have some, and let me know if you like the look. Thank you, bye!